Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing some hair. Yes, some hair. Yes, I don't know. I couldn't figure out what to draw today. If you have any better ideas, you should comment them so I can do that instead the next day. Anyways, let's go ahead and grab a bigger pencil and just get right into drawing hair. So I've got I got two references, my bad, for hair, and the rest are just going to be from, I don't know, memory. I don't know if I'm going to try to draw someone's hair in specific or draw what. I have no idea. But honestly, it's not important. I don't like that shin. That shin isn't the one I was going for. This is supposed to be a wider chin. I wanted it much squishier because this is going to be a more squishy face. Alright. There we go. I'm realizing I'm probably putting my head like directly in the camera, but you know what? I don't care. It's not like it's there for that long. You can't see it for that long. Yes, English. Yes, you know, the only language I speak I'm very good at. Okay. Now, what the fuck are we doing? She's got little pigtails that we want to include on her. Which is actually the reason I chose it, is because I saw the pigtails and was like, hey, that's kind of close to a bun. I've got a character that has a bun, and I really like those, but I can't draw them. Like, I really like what they look like, but every time I try to draw it, it always ends up looking wrong. So I need more practice, so this is close to that, so we're going to try to practice. I'm not liking how this is looking. Maybe I should look at the reference and actually do some freaking planning ahead, he says as he continues to just do whatever and scribble. Because looking at the reference is for nerds. No, it's not. If you draw, you should use references if you're starting out. I'm just lazy, and I have to look up quite high to look at the reference. And it's more convenient to not look at it and just wing it. Alright. That's fine. It's a little weird and awkward and strange, but you know what? We're all a little weird and awkward and strange, so the hair's allowed to be weird and awkward and strange. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and erase this and turn it into something amazing. Are we gonna be able to? I don't fucking know. We're gonna find out. Let's find out together. Yay! Alright, I need to roll this. I still need to replace this thing because if I stop rolling it on the paper, it will leave a pencil mark, and that is annoying as fuck. Alright. I wonder how many times I've changed the tone of voice and the way I've been speaking in this video already. Because I feel like I keep changing it. Alright, what the fuck are we doing? Drawing this thing. Okay. Alright, we're going to try and get like this. Alright, what time is it? Oh, okay, so I need to hurry up a little bit with this video. I was kind of just sitting here trying to figure out what to draw instead of actually drawing. And we've run out of time a little bit. I have to sleep in half an hour. Well, actually it's an hour, but I'd prefer to be in bed like half an hour early so I can actually fall asleep. Will I though? Probably not. If you want to know something about me, I don't sleep very well all the time. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Overall, I'd say I probably don't, though. Alright, what was I talking about? I don't know, but it's not important, because we're drawing this lady's hair. We must make it look beautiful. We must give her a haircut. Ooh. Oh, we're not going to do that. Okay, never mind. Shut up. You didn't hear that. Ooh. That is unimportant and unrelated to you. Okay, what are we doing? We really should have, like... you know what I should have done? And that I could do, now that I'm thinking about that. I wish I did, I'm not going to. I watch a lot of anime. Like, a lot. Why didn't I just grab pictures of anime characters that I know and try to draw them? Like, their hair. Like, why didn't I just do that? It's practice either way. And then I'm also Why is that so loud? You can probably hear that. I don't really care. The whatever I was saying, I don't know. We need to get these pigtail. Nope. The buns? Buntails? Pig buns? What's the word that makes it two of them? Pigtails is where it's two, right? Or is that one? Is it twin tails? I don't fucking know, dude. Don't ask me questions about the things I don't know. I don't style my hair. I don't know anything about hair. Alright. All I know is my hair's frizzy right now. And I've got long hair. What are we doing? Yeah, sure, her hair's fine. I feel like I like this side better than this side, but that's because there's not much on here and I didn't know what to do. These buns are weird and strange. And I did just realize I could draw Miku and Teto, but I've done this every time I've drawn hair. I've drawn Miku and Teto, so I don't want to. We're not going to do it. And I don't want to draw my other reference that I have anymore, so we're not going to. I don't want to draw that one, so we're not going to. We're just going to wing it. What are we going to do? Maybe we could draw Banana Man's hair. What's Banana Man's hair, you may ask? I don't really know. There was a design, but it wasn't really constant, and I block off the front of his face every time I draw him. That is one of the rules of drawing Banana Man. I need to actually change his Artfight profile to put that in there, but if you draw Banana Man without his mask, most of his face needs to be covered. Because, I mean, technically you can do whatever the fuck you want, but like when I draw it, that's what I'm going to say. Or that's what I'm going to do. Because I think it'll be more interesting if I just don't show his face. I've drawn him one time, not covering at least part of his face, and that will be the last time that people will see until... I don't like this chin. I was trying to make it sharp, but that's too sharp. But that will be the last time that it will be shown. Alright. Because I still want to... He's my... By the way, he has a pumpkin on his head. He's a character that covers his face. I didn't mention that, but I am now realizing that might be, you know, slightly important. But he covers his face constantly. Not intentionally. He just straight up can't get that pumpkin off his head, so... you know, he's kind of stuck with it, but... Alright. Let's get some hair in here. This is kind of... His head's kind of... I don't like this. Let's go ahead and try to lower his head, maybe? I wonder what that was. Crazy. Okay, what are we doing? I don't know. That's where the top of the head is, so yeah, sure, the hairline can stay exactly where it is. We'll go ahead and put some hair out here. Kind of just scribble and... I don't know. I can usually make messy hair look relatively good by just doing stuff like this. Alright. I never usually put the thingy facing that way. Alright. No, I don't like this at all. His hair is way too high up. Let's go ahead and grab an eraser. Where's an eraser? There's an eraser. Let's go ahead and get Big Boy Eraser. And let's just erase pretty much all of this and start over, because that'll be easier than fixing it. Alright. There we go. Yep, boom, looks fine. Okay. Well, that is facing the wrong direction. I want it to curve inwards like the rest of his hair, because, you know, if the rest of his hair is curving inwards, it would make sense for that part to curve inwards. Okay, so the hair is still too high up on his head. That's fine. What are you gonna do? Change the entire head? Yeah, I'll probably just lower the head, but... Alright. We'll put the top right here. You know, I usually like to draw those differently so I can avoid accidentally doing things like that, but that's fine. It doesn't really look bad, so... his hair is kind of sticking to his head, I'm now realizing. Oh, you know, I've never drawn a character with spiky hair like this. Maybe I could do that. Like how Naruto's hair is? No. Nah, not a huge fan of that. Alright, let's go ahead and try to turn this into something better. Let's see if we can. You think I can? I'm surprised I didn't leave a mark there. Alright. I think the front of the hair looks decent, but the other parts aren't the best. Maybe we should draw some girl hair too, because after drawing those lines, it's making me realize I could do something. Alright, let's go ahead and put the chin right here. I very much, like, a lot of times I misplace the chin whenever I'm drawing hair. Honestly, not even just when I'm drawing hair, just in general I misplace the chin. It's just something that I do a lot. Alright, he can have a long neck. This was supposed to be Banana Man. This is not Banana Man's hair, but we can still make it somewhat Banana Man, I don't know. Banana Man has a long neck. He has to. He's got a pumpkin on his head. You need to still be able to see his neck because I want you to, so he has a long neck. Alright. Now, go ahead and go like that. That looks decent, but it's not perfect because it's kind of just a lot, I feel like. And I could have done with less of it. Yeah, it's kind of uneven too, but you know, what are you gonna do? Fix it? No. Reminds me of, oh, maybe this is a younger character, because that's what I'm thinking of right now. It looks more of a younger, because it's less, it's very messy. That's the words I'm trying to say. It's very messy. So it looks like it'd be a younger character to me. I really don't have any other words to say. I've repeated the same thing 3 fucking times, but you know, whatever. I'm allowed to repeat myself. It's my video. Alright, what else are we gonna do? You know, it's not bad. But what else should we do? Let's go ahead and draw some girl hair. I did just remember I said I would do that. I know there's girl hair right there, but I want to draw more. Oh wait, no, I still want to use this. I've already been recording for 15 minutes. 15 minutes for those two. No, okay, 12. Maybe 13. Well, still, for those two, that's kind of long. I mean, actually, for recording, it's not that long. Whenever I record, this stuff takes way longer. Okay, I want to give her slightly of a sharp chin. Yeah, that's better right there. I don't really know. It looks fine, but it's not perfect. So, yeah, sure. That's fine. Okie dokie, now what? Go like that. And go like that. There we go. Okay. Now, pretend like we're drawing in the body. Hair. Long hair. That's very loud. That's fine. You can hear it, but just turn the volume down. I'm probably louder anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, what if I went like this? Okay, I want to keep it somewhat short, but still somewhat longer. Like, kind of to the... I want to keep it there, maybe? I want it very, very messy. I'm thinking very messy hair. Alright. There. Decent. Does he, or she, does she get that? That kind of looks like a little sprout. That's fine. Right, that's fine. Okay, now let's try to turn this into something better. Are we going to be able to do that? I have no fucking clue. The air turned on. Now there's going to be a hum in the background, but that should deal with the show being loud. Okay. How do we want to handle this really? Because yes, we did this, but it's still very iffy. I prefer to draw things like this much smaller. So I should have done that, but I want to draw it bigger because if I draw it too small, then like for the video, it's like kind of shitty, and I don't like to do that. So we don't want to. I say I don't like to do that, but 90% of my videos, if you go back to like all of them, they are very, very small. All drawings, pretty much. Just an accidental bad habit that I've picked up and tried to fix, but doesn't matter. I just keep it anyways. All right. There we go. Now what the f are we doing? Okay, so her hair is pointing down and out, so it should be going this way. I'm trying to not put too much thought before every single stroke, because I want it to be messy and not all the lines need to connect. I just want... that's messed up. We're gonna erase it, because we still can do that even if we're doing something messy. We're still allowed to erase if we can. But I'm essentially trying to do what I would do with an ink pen, because I did have some success drawing like that when I was using an ink pen, which I have not used an ink pen in quite a while. I got one and realized it's just a kind of more difficult pencil. So I just kind of quit doing it, but I'll probably pick it up some other, pick it back up some other time, but honestly, it was just more difficult pencils, so right now, we're just not gonna do dip pen, or not dip pen, I have an ink pen. It has a cartridge. I don't dip it. I would like to use one of the dip ones, though. Alright, there we go, she's got crazy hair. Go ahead and give us some more wild strands that kind of like break out of where all the other ones are. Give some of these strands like bigger lines, because I see a lot of time in other people's art that they have lines that go out, and I like those, so I want some of those. Alright, there we go. Now, I have realized that paying attention to other people's art can actually help me improve, because I'll realize people draw something a certain way and I'll be like, oh, I could do that. I could do it that way. Or something like along those lines, and it makes things easier. Kind of reminds me of, what's her name? Is it Tomoko? I don't know, an anime character. From an anime that a lot of people like. I did not finish it. I'll finish it someday, but I never finished that anime. There's like a girl and she's like really nervous like all the time and very awkward. But that I just described like 90% of anime characters, honestly. But I don't know. I thought it was funny, but it was also, I was watching it at a very inconvenient time to be starting a new anime, because so many other season 2s were coming out, and I kind of forgot about it until this moment completely. Yeah, I'm not gonna finish it anytime soon. Alright. It's way too many anime, not enough time in the day. How am I supposed to finish all of them? Alright. There we go. There we go. Well, I know how I could finish all of them. If I stop starting new ones, then I can maybe finish any of the ones that I've started. Or that I'm currently watching. But no, I'm just gonna be like, you know what, let's start this one instead. I'm just like, you're in the middle of about like 20. Why would you start another one? Why not? What am I doing? I don't know. Kind of just procrastinating because I don't know what to draw. I didn't know what to draw in the first place. That's why I'm doing this today. Let's try and come up with something. I don't fucking know what. Maybe this is a lady. Maybe this is a dude. I don't know yet. We'll come up with whatever it is as we're drawing it. Alright. Yep, sure. Alright. Looking okay. Oh, I should draw. Oh, I should have drawn art. I forgot about art. I made a little goblin last night when I was like sitting in my bed drawing. I made a little goblin. I named it Art, or I named her Art. She paints and she does art because her name is Art. That's why she does it. Also, her name is Art with 2 A's because when I was writing her name down, I wrote a capital A and then a lowercase a, and I was like, shit. But I didn't have an eraser. I did it in pen. So I was just like, fuck it, that's her name now. So I continue to make all of my characters with mistakes. All of them exist because of mistakes. Most of the decisions in my whole little universe that they all live in is because of mistakes. Banana Man's whole existence is because of a mistake. Alright. There we go. There. Kind of reminds me of, I don't know why that reminds me of What's-Her-Face from that one anime. I'm so descriptive, dude. I'm referencing like 30 animes today, and I've described all of them perfectly. It's new, and it's got magic, and they like draw the magic. Right. Her master or teacher, whatever, is Keyfree. I know his name. But I can't remember her name. Coco. Her name is Coco. That reminds me of Coco for some reason, just that part. I don't even remember what she looks like in this exact moment, but now I kind of want to look her up. Maybe I'll look her up really quick and draw her as like the last one right there. Yeah, sure, we'll do that once we're done drawing this. We'll draw Coco. I like that anime, but I don't like their hats. They put on stupid cones. Stupid freaking cones. It looks like a dunce cap. They're not actually that dumb. I just don't like them very much. They're just kind of boring, I think. I like the regular witch hats better. Alright. But the evil people in that story, they got cool hats, though. They got some cool hats. I don't know why all the bad people get cool hats, but you know, whatever. Alright, yeah, sure, that's uneven. Whoopsies. Didn't realize that. Let's go ahead and make sure we're actually following how this should fucking go. Go ahead and go like that. I picked up some hair apparently when I sat that down. This is still not correct. Where's an eraser? There it is. I don't know, maybe look. You got like 30 pencils right here, dude. I mean, not whoopsies. Well, that page tomorrow, we're starting with a line. That's tomorrow's video. Draw whatever this line is. Is it? No. What's tomorrow's video? I don't know. I typically don't know until like 15 minutes before I start the video, if even that. Alright. I didn't know what I was drawing until literally like 2 minutes before this video. We're just going to leave that there because I'm not getting anywhere on that. And honestly, it's not terrible. Okay, 24 minutes. Well, I'm going to draw one more. It's going to be Coco from whatever that anime is called. Coco. Do you think it'll show up when I just... Witch hat artillery? I don't know how to say it. We're going to draw that hair. Oh, that kind of is her hair. Oh, that's why it reminds me of it. That might be where I got that from. I don't know, I'm going to draw that. It's going to be a time lapse. Yeah, it's just going to be her hair. I'll be back.